there, Virgo fam. Welcome to your March reading. Technically timeless, but, you know. So we're just asking what's happening in March. Whatever you need to know. We're going to start with Tarot Grand Lux, clarify with Wonderland and Oz, get a couple of the Dream Ritual Oracle cards, and then a Star Dragon for advice. Remember that my videos live on YouTube. I do not post to other platforms, so if you see my content and hear my voice on anywhere but YouTube, then it is stolen content. Please block and report and take the appropriate action. Thank you very much. I do offer private readings. Everything you need to know is in the description box. I have Amazon wish list if you'd like to peruse it. I have affiliate links to all the decks I use if you'd like to purchase one for yourself. Yeah, so let's get right to it, shall we? What does the Virgo fam need to know for March? What's coming in March? Card for the Virgo fam. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Ooh, nice. Another please. Another please. Four of Swords. The Tower. Interesting. And the Three of Swords. Virgo fam, you've just been having a time lately, haven't you? I've noticed. Sometimes I think we get in the, oh, the Magician on the bottom. Nice. Sometimes I think we just get in the habit of thinking it's a new month and it's a good place to draw a line and start again. And, but energy doesn't really work like that, right? It will overlap. But, just a basic surface read would say, you know, you've been working on your own cup and filling your own cup and self-care and rest and recuperating, healing. There's some big shakeup coming. Something big is going to change. The tower isn't always, you know, a painful tower. Especially if you're prepared for it. And maybe the end of, you know, the Three of Swords, which is feeling heartbroken and maybe that's coming to an end because you've learned to fill your cup and to rest. Maybe some manifestations coming in of some kind. End of an old cycle. New truth. Maybe an epiphany, a fast-moving a truth that it cuts through confusion, perhaps. And it's just another tool, you know, for you to use. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's find out. Let's find out more. Now, let's shuffle first. I have started a new daily post. It's a short every day that is a single card. You can use it as your advice for today or the energy for today, or you can just use it to learn about that particular card. I'm not choosing the cards. Spirit is choosing the cards. So, you know, get some knowledge so you know what I'm thinking. And it might sound like I'm reading, but it's actually, I'm reading my own notes. So it's actually 100% my content and my interpretation based on the traditional interpretation of the card. So if you'd like to check that out, go to the Shorts tab on my YouTube page. There'll be a new one every day, unless I'm sick. And they're real short, because they're shorts. All right, why the Ace of Cups? Why is the Ace of Cups here for my Virgo fam, please? Why is the Ace of Cups here? Thank you. The Fool, and I'm holding the deck upside down. Oh. And why the Fool? Why is the Fool here, Spirit? Thank you. Queen of Swords. Well, it seems like you're taking your power back and you know, looking for a whole new, a whole new thing. Maybe a whole new romantic relationship. Got the Six of Cups on the bottom here. Someone you can be yourself with. You know, someone who doesn't judge you or deliberately misunderstand you. I mean, I've known people that do that. You know, if you try to explain something and it doesn't fit their ideas, then they deliberately misunderstand you. The Queen of Wands is, you know, fire, inspiration, creativity, adventure, getting your muchness back. You know, if we're going to stick to an Alice in Wonderland theme. Maybe you're looking for someone you can have some fun with. Yeah? Okay, why the Four of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Four of Cups. Well, the Four of Cups, you know, 3 cups of those 4 were disappointing. They're spilled. And overcoming that is a process, right? It doesn't happen overnight. And the Page of Cups. And, you know, healing yourself for a new start, for some kind of new love to come in. That's always wise, because the more you're healed, the better you will demand from a new love. I mean, we don't just want anyone, right? We want someone who sees us, someone who understands us, someone who accepts us for what we are, who isn't afraid to communicate. Let's see why the Tower is here. Why is the Tower here, Spirit? Why the Tower, please? Thank you. 3 of Wands. Well, maybe something didn't go according to plan, or isn't quite according to plan. But that doesn't necessarily follow that it's bad. The 3 of Wands is taking action on something in a way that you have studied and reasoned and adjusted and listened to your intuition on, right? Why the 3 of Wands? Thank you. Yeah. Death and rebirth with the 3 of Cups on the bottom. Maybe you come to a perspective where you see that, you know, you're on the edge of rebirth. You're on the edge of something new and a new plan. And whatever Tower caused it, maybe you're beginning to see that it's something good for you, that it's something that improved, that something to tell people about. It's not something you feel like you need to hide. Maybe the way that you got through it is actually something to share. And, you know, it may have knocked you off your plan, but you can adjust, right? You can always adjust your plan. Maybe there are people in your friend group who did not understand, or people in your friend group who don't vibrate at the same level as you anymore. You know, you used to be very close and shared everything, and now they just don't get it. That happens. Our soulmates come in and out of our life at the proper time. You know? All right, let's see why the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here, please, Spirit? Why the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords? Thank you. The King of Cups. The Three of Swords is the end of separation. So perhaps you have a new love interest coming in. I didn't intend for the monthly readings to be solely about love, because as much as we want to hear about new romance and, you know, rainbow, unicorn, delulu, lovely, happily ever after, that's only just one suit, right? It's only just one part of our lives. And when the Three of Swords shows up, it indicates there was a heartbreak, but it usually indicates that it was in the past, right? Why the King of Cups, please? Why the King of Cups, please? Why is the King of Cups here, please, for the Virgo fam? Why the King of Cups, please? Why? Anything? Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. So you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. New start in love and new start in physical, moving on in physical things. Maybe you're cleaning house, right? We've got the Seven of Cups here. It seems like maybe there might be more than one King of Cups to choose from. And the Knight of Cups. So that tells me maybe there's a Knight of Cups and a King of Cups. And you get to choose. But whatever it is, whatever you do, it's always your choice because of free will. Whew. Free will is freedom to choose, right? There are lots of things that we don't get to choose, but there are also a lot of things that we do. I think that you'll know. The Seven of Cups always says to me that you'll know this thing when you see it, right? The right choice at the right time. You'll know which cup out of, you know, these seven are yours. Ten of Pentacles behind the Knight of Cups and the World, a whole new thing. So maybe there's a past person and a new person, or a past person coming in as a new person. Because, you know, while people are gone from us, they change. Hopefully they do their own shadow work and adjust their own perspective for new circumstances and step through into a new reality or a new version of themselves. The Hierophant, yeah. Six of Wands. I think that you will find some kind of victory over that Three of Swords. And you'll be able to use it, that Three of Swords, that experience. So you'll be able to use it. You know, you've learned that lesson and what not to do now, or maybe what to do. It's an informed choice, is what I'm saying. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. Fam, I got my first dislike on one of my videos this week. It was bound to happen. You know, I don't sugarcoat stuff. I try to be hopeful and give people hope, but I have to tell you what the cards actually are telling me. So, I mean, if you don't like what they say, wait until a new reading and maybe it'll change. I mean, everything changes. Yeah. Well, Ponder came out immediately. Can we get some oracle cards, please, Spirit, for the Virgo fam? Another message for the Virgo fam, please. Thank you. Ego. Let's see. Thank you. Inspire. I believe Pisces had Inspire, but I can't tell you for sure. I recorded Pisces yesterday. Sorry. Dust. One more, please, Spirit. One more. Oi. One more, please, Spirit. One more card. Thank you. Almost landed in my coffee cup. Strength. Yes, yes. Well, the one thing that, you know, we do know is that trials and tribulations give us strength, right? Sometimes they give us inspiration. Think of all the music out there that is, you know, that has come from bad experiences or negative experiences, unpleasant experiences, we'll call it that. Think about maybe the ways your ego or your fears are holding you back, right? Because ego is what happens when you think too much and have too much faith in your own reasoning, and it actually holds you back. These are the upper swords, is when you get in your ego and you're not listening to you know, your heart's desire or your inspiration, or, you know, the things that Spirit's trying to put in front of you. And we do this out of fear. Fear of things we have experienced in the past. We are wired to learn in that way. More than any other way. That's evolutionary thinking, right? We think that way as a method of self-preservation, and a lot of times that Self-preservation isn't necessary in a modern society and in a new timeline. So maybe consider, you know, your fears. And, you know, transmute them into inspiration, right? If you take those fears and you can use them, right? You get mastery over them. Use them in a healthy way, which is, you know, creativity, alchemy. And this strength card is a boat in a storm at sea, right? And the storm is small. You can see that the clouds are small, and you can see the moon. But all that boat knows is right now it's in a storm, and it has to be, you know, strong until the storm passes. You know, it's a great metaphor for the tower. You know, when you get an unpleasant tower, you just got to stay the course until you move out of the storm, because you're not going to think clearly in a storm. You're going to be in survival mode, like your ego is. Yeah? You fight your ego by talking about what matters to you. Yeah? Your personal philosophy, the things that you want to be. Do you want to be generous? Do you want to be loving? Do you want to be empathetic and sympathetic? You know, that's how you get out of the ego. Because it becomes very easy to make the decision that you're afraid to make if you know what kind of a person you want to be. The easiest symbolic way to do that is to make art, is to be creative, is to when you can take an experience and change it into something creative, then you've taken a negative energy and flipped it on its head and made it positive. You've made it an act of creation. Yeah? It's kind of like, you know, flipping off the negativity, right? Screw you. You did this thing to me, or this thing happened to me, and screw it. I'm going to make art out of it. I'm going to make creation. I'm going to create something beautiful out of it. Yeah? Okay, let's get a star dragon, and that'll be your advice. I'm going to take the generals out, because they're not meant to be giving advice. There's only 5 of them. It's just another way to read this deck. But it kind of gyps you on your, well, that's not one. Oh, on your advice, because the definitions for those are very short. Let's see. Thought I wasn't going to have to page all the way through here, but maybe I am. It's on the bottom. Duh. Okay. All right. Let's get you a dragon. Dragon for the Virgo fam, please, for the month of March. Some advice or encouragement or final message. Thank you. Tranquility. Harmonious in action. Ooh. I think in this card they're meditating together. right? Very pretty. Let's see, the book. 15. Sometimes the best action is inaction. It's time to wait things out, smell the roses, recline, sit down, and surround yourself with the comfort of trusted allies. Find harmony in stillness and reflection. The situation will ultimately work itself out. Peace and tranquility are yours if you want them. Earn your sense of wellness and harmony by actively engaging in the practice of stillness. Take your time. A solid foundation within and a quiet temperament are invaluable for you right now. Seek ease, healing, peace, wisdom. Now is not the time for action, but inaction. Achieve your harmony by staying still in a world that otherwise rushes consistently. Break away from the fray to engage in harmonious activity. Find peace and tranquility. The world can wait a while as you restore your faculties. Find peace. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the Four of Swords, right? It's resting, finding peace. Maybe, meditate, do some journaling, do things that help you understand yourself and what you want. And sometimes it's helpful after, a heartbreak to go back and say, what didn't work, right? And that'll tell you what to watch for, what you've outgrown. There's a lot of soul searching and we're going to have to search for tranquility, Tranquillité. If somebody resonates with the movie Chocolat, maybe. Great movie, actually. Some people may be of an age, like I am, where that's our main goal, right? Tranquility, even when we're out on adventures, right? Maybe you'd rather go to a Highland bothy for a week with your love than Vegas, right? Okay? Something like that. I don't know who that might resonate to. It's always good to find a place of peace to act from, if you can. It's balanced and calm. And people are more likely to hear you when you speak if you're balanced and calm. Well, my Virgo fam, you've been in some uproar lately, I think. But it's leveling out. I think a lot of loose ends will be tied off. Old energies are being dealt with. And that also, improves clarity, right? Improves tranquillité. Tranquillité. En français. Ha ha ha. This is nice. This is nice, Virgo fam. I claim it for you. I do. Love you. Bye.